So in this video, I want to help you to understand where you are able to find a DW test to identify the autocorrelation. Okay, so autocorrelation basically is looking at your y variable that you try after using the x variable predicted your y and your residual, are they autocorrelated? Okay, so in the class we're talking about, we're going to use the DW test, and then using the Excel you won't be able to get DW from your regression. However, using Python you are able to get it. Okay. As you're watching this video, I'm assuming you already watched the previous ones. One is about how to get in the correlation matrix. The other one is about VIF. So, and also the other one is about getting regression model. So therefore, in this video, we are focusing on in terms of how to find the DW statistic from your regression output. So as I'm seeing here, as you see, this is the first model I worked through in the previous video. So this is the first regression output. On the bottom here, you'll be able to see DW, the Durbin-Watson test. So this is the DW test. One thing I want to call out is that in your textbook, we're talking about the two-side test, the one-side test. And then I think we definitely emphasize the one-tailed tax, but in terms of practically, so if you're going to the econ track doing research, you definitely need to understand, are you looking for positive correlation or negative correlation? But practically, if you're not going to become econ track, we actually, in general, we just use two-tail DW tests. So why two-tail DW tests? Because two-tail DW tests, sometimes to make life easier, we have a rule of thumb, so you don't always have to go to the textbook to look at your DW tables to identify what is the critical values. So the rule of thumb in this space is that so if So if the DW test statistic equal to 2, that means there is no correlation. And if the DW is smaller than 2, okay, smaller than 2, then we have positive correlation, autocorrelation. And if DW statistic is larger than 2, and we have negative autocorrelation. So as you see for my first model here, when we only have horsepower, age, and engine hours, my DW statistic is 0.994, so this is smaller than 2. So therefore, we have negative autocorrelation here among negative autocorrelation. And then if we move on to the other test, so which is my DW test for the second model that I'm including my dummy variable into my model. So my DW test still smaller than 2, but it's a bit larger now. So that's still smaller than 2, so we still have negative autocorrelation in my model. Okay,